Hi everyone, this is Joanna. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Today's project is super easy, but it looks amazing. When you walk in the store and you see something like that hanging on the wall, you look at it and you love it and you think to yourself, there's absolutely no way that I could make it. Well, you can make it. I'm just a regular average crafter. I'm not an artist and I was able to make it. So let me show you how I made it so you can make it too. So in my case, I am going to be reusing something from a different craft, and it's round. Yours doesn't have to be round at all. Mine also has a hinge, so I'm going to be able to hang it on the wall. I also have resin that's been mixed, resin part A and part B, and I added to different cups, and I also added some paint to different cups. So here you have Phaleo blue from Artist Lofts, and we are moving on to Meyspring turquoise blue mica powder with resin, and then we have eye candy Chartreuse with resin as well, and of course we have sand from the beach and resin as well. Now the only thing that I'm missing, and it is here, it is white resin mixed with white for my from my waves, and that's by Castin crafts. So I don't know how much to use of any of that because I have never made one of those before. So here you have it. I'm just applying sand. Now, because we're not using a fast setting epoxy, you can take time applying resin to your wall art, and it really makes it really stress-free and relaxing and kind of fun. So you can see that the color is pretty deep on top, and then the next one down is going to be lighter, and then the lightest one is going to be going right above the sand. The thing about using mica powders, and I know it from my other resin experiences, is that you get this beautiful shift within the mica powder, and it really looks beautiful. So here you have my lighter of the two micas going on, and it's kind of nice to mix the colors a little bit so it doesn't look too, you don't have just the lines going, and you have the mix of colors. Now I've seen someone spraying alcohol, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. You can actually see the little creations that are popping up all over the resin from the alcohol. And now it's time for the waves. So the waves are going, my first wave is going to go right above the sand. So I'm applying the white, and now it is time to use my heat gun. Now, like I said, I have never used it in this proportion, so I'm not really sure how to do it. I've watched videos, so you can see that I'm very inexperienced here, but I'm getting braver as the time goes on. So if I can do it, you guys can pull it off. Now the resin is getting warmer from the heat gun as well, so that allows it to flow and create those beautiful waves as well. See, on the right hand side I just blew off way too much white, so I went back and I added some more white pigment or white pigment with resin, and I'm going to blow it with my heat gun again, and it's going to look very beautiful. But you can see that there's beautiful lacing that is starting, which I have seen people create on video, so I'm really happy at this point. The wave is going to go a little bit on top, and yes, the resin is still very soft, but I'm going to add more clear resin to where the wave is going to go, and I'm going to put the white just below the clear. And the reason why I'm doing that is so that it will help my wave to move. So I'm being very shy with the white. I think that you could easily be more generous with it here, but once I was happy with what I had, and I know I was very cautious, I was ready to use my heat gun once again. And there you have it. I think that I'm being a little bit braver. My second wave, I think so. But I'm still being very cautious, and I think that next piece that I make, I think I'd be a little bit more braver when it comes to that. So anyways, now I'm going to have two beautiful waves. However, as I was blowing my top wave, a lot of the dark color came off, so I was left just with the lighter color, and I want to make sure that there is some dark blue on top. So I tried to scoop it from the bottom and added, and then I added also the leftover as well. And now I'm just gonna leave it be and see what happens. And I'm going to move in to my shells. Well, shells are so much fun, and I'm going to tell you why. I pick them myself, at least most of them I do, and I think that they create such a beautiful addition to your wall art because it's something that you picked yourself, and you know, it could be memory from vacation or so on and so forth. And I also am using some sand. Well, actually not sand, it's the thicker sand from the beach on top, and that, you know, those waves are going to move and they will look different when they are going to dry. And there you have it. You can see how they have moved, the waves moved into the shells, and you can see all those little like little bubbles almost underneath the resin. It looks actually amazing because it looks like real underneath the ocean. So I wanted to still add a little bit darker blue to the top, so I mixed resin pigment, which is translucent. It was a sapphire, so it was a little bit darker, not too dark, but definitely darker what's on there right now. I actually went in and I added a little bit more sapphire to it to make it even darker, but that's all I want. I just want something just a little bit darker on top, but you can still see through it. So this was absolutely perfect for it. However, I do think that next time around I would make it a little bit darker. So again, I'm putting clear right above where the wave is gonna go, and then below the clear goes the white, and I'm going to start putting another layer of waves. And here I feel that I'm way braver with my heat gun, and here is gonna be another wave, and again thing, clear goes first and then white, and then I'm just gonna take my heat gun and just play with it. If I had to do it again, I think I would have also done the wave going the other like towards the bottom, because I'm not really crazy about that white straight line that is there. But that is it, my friends. That is it. I kid you not. You're gonna leave it to dry. You pop all the bubbles with the heat source, and there you have it. I'm telling you, this was so easy to make, and look how beautiful it looks on the wall, or you can display it on the shelf, give it as a gift to people that live by the beach. It is so beautiful. Look at the lacing that we were able to achieve. It's just so amazing, because I am not an artist. I really am not an artist, but I was able to pull it off. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and now you know that you can totally make something so gorgeous, and it was so easy to make. So if you enjoyed it, make sure that you subscribe, give me a big thumbs up, and my friends, see you guys in the next video. Ta-ta!